Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're all having a magical day, and thank you all so much for taking the time to support the channel. My name is Hello Good Game, and I'm pleased to be your host within this Magic the Gathering Arena Deck Guide video. For Dragonstorm, we have a Temur Landfall deck building around Dragonback Assault. So this is a mid-range deck looking to play the longer game, but still raining down on our opponent's life total with some damage. We'll be breaking down the deck list in depth, discussing both the strategies and synergies held within, furthermore demonstrating within our ranked gameplay footage, providing you with a deeper understanding of how to pilot this deck effectively, right? Of course, we'll wrap up with our channel news, deck review, and everything else we can possibly think of. So make sure to leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel. It really does help, specifically those likes and comments. And but most importantly, even more so than all of that, have a magical day, kick back, relax, and enjoy. Let's take a look at the deck here. So Dragonwagon for standard best of 1 is a 3.3 average mana value, supported by 27 lands. Now, we have a video today. I'll save it for last because I forgot the audio. I drew 27 lands and still had 20, I think 4 or something in my library. Like, it was crazy. The shuffler was out to get me today for sure, but we still have some great content for you nonetheless. So Dragonback Assault for 6 mana is an enchantment, and when it enters, it's going to deal 3 damage to each creature and planeswalker, which is nice. Kind of acting as a bit of a control card here. And then Landfall, whenever a land you control enters, create a 4/4 red dragon token with flying, which is fantastic, and that's something that we can compound turn after turn and maybe even play more than one land a turn. And the deck's name is Dragonwagon for a reason, because we'll be using that in conjunction with the Lumbering Worldwagon for 3, power equal to the number of creatures lands we control, and toughness for 4, crew for 4, and whenever it enters or attacks, you get to grab a basic land from your library into the battlefield, right? Of course, that's going to trigger our Dragonback Assault, which is nice. And, some other ways for us to ramp in the build as well. Kellan, Tail the Suspect, can be played on turn 2, allowing us to get that third land in early, getting to the assault, at an expedited rate, which I really, really appreciate, more so than just playing additional lands on top of it. It's about getting there as well, right? And then for 4, as a 3/4 with Vigilance and Flying, when it attacks, you get to destroy target artifact that they control. If you controlled that permanent, you get to draw a card, which we won't be, but again, artifact control is fantastic, as there's a lot of artifacts floating around right now. And some other ramp that we have will be Invasion of Zendikar. This is a 3, what did we even call it? Protection counters. 3 counters on it. When you remove the 3, you flip it into the Skyclave. This is going to grab us 2 basics into the battlefield, which is nice. And then the Skyclave is also a land that will enter. That's going to be 3 landfall triggers on top of our assault, which is really nice. And then the Bloomvine, as the Omen, can grab 2 forests, 1 into play, 1 into hand, which is nice. Again, helping us ramp into the assault and playing multiple lands a turn on top of it. Okay, what we're going to do with all those lands is Hellkite, attack their mana base, right? So we get to destroy a non-basic that they control. They get a basic from their deck with a stun counter on it. We are widening, the difference between our mana base. They go from 4 down to 3, and we can continue up to 5 and 6, and then, playing more powerful spells than them and multiple spells before them. And then Ill-Timed Explosion for 4, drawing 2 cards, then you can discard up to 2 cards. No, sorry, not up to, but 2 cards, and if you do, deal damage equal to the greatest mana value among those discarded cards. So it's a field wipe, which is nice. You can discard this for 6 to clean everything. You can also just draw 2, right? We don't mind that. That's going to be okay, and the fact that it does them both together is really nice for us. And then the Regent as a creature, whenever a dragon enters, you're going to gain 3 life, right? So when it enters, gain 3 life, and then when all the dragon tokens enter, and there's going to be a bunch of them, we're going to gain a bunch of life that way through the Regent's ability here, which is quite nice. And then finally, and surely not least, will be the Dragonmaster Outcast for 1, and you have 6 or more lands at the beginning of your upkeep. Create a 5/5 token with flying that's a dragon as well, which is really nice. And we can get to 6 lands no problem, so this is really nice. And we like to save it. We don't like to play it early because we have the Pyroclasm that's going to kill it. We have the Assault that's going to kill it. We have the Explosion that's going to kill it. We like to save it until we have those 6 lands out, until we have already, you know, kind of gotten control of the board state through our interaction. And you don't really need it early on anyways, right? So that's that. And then, you know, whatever we can't deal with damage-wise, we can just send back to their hand with Into the Flood Maw. If it's a non-creature, you'll have to gift them a tapped fish to do so, but that's fine, right? So that's the deck. We've got the passages for a double trigger on the Assault, of course, and then the basics for everything there. So a really simple deck, really fun deck to play. I hope you enjoy. Leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel. But like I said, most importantly, kick back, relax, and enjoy today's gameplay. Going first, land is here. The hand is leaving a lot to be desired, though. We're going to just save this. Maybe we'll play it on 3. Shuffle it back. Looks like a slower game. There's so many forests now. I like to ramp too. This is going to be our first mountain. We do need a second. Let's try to save that for later. And this is not getting us there yet, but we only have 1 mountain out, so let's play it, get it removed, and, you know, just kind of start the whole song and dance here. They're going to draw, which is nice. Scrying as well. I like these sleeves. Those are cool. Like, take the creature too, right? They get a token. We can bounce the token, though, if they don't take the Flood Maw. For 1. We need some more juice here. Okay, cool. I mean, it triggering even once is great. I just like this, really. Probably walking into a field wipe, which I don't like, but whatever. Whatever. No attack. Sound like Joey Wheeler. Land and play. The Empire Strikes Back. Now, if only we didn't play Kellan last time, kept it. Didn't play the Fabled Passage for the blue, kept that. Hey. Get out of here. Are they playing Kaya with the spirits, you think? I hope so. Oh yeah, big money. They're definitely looking for a field wipe. Do you think they find it? I like the Skyclave because it triggers the landfall again because it's a land. I think it's a little bit better than the dragon. The dragon you bounce back and replay, but this just triggers again in the moment. I like that. But we have enough mana we could be replaying it. But you do run out of lands, and this is like an additional land, right? So instead of 27 lands, we all of a sudden have 31 lands. Which seems bonkers. Absolutely yonkies, but... Here we are. Complaining about flooding every game as well, you know? Simultaneously. As long as you don't get hit with a field wipe, I'm chill. And this is 20 damage. 16 damage. This is 12 damage. Well, I mean, that was fairly effective. Not a field wipe, but still. And if they do find a field wipe now, which they still, by all means, need, they've kind of burnt through their single target. I'm really surprised they haven't found it with all the draws and scries that they've been doing. That part I find kind of crazy. Like, I get, but no, not really though. Like, I've been boned by Magic so many times. This client, the shuffler. Oh, that's actually really good. That takes out all of them. Good for you. All right, I mean, a Fountain Port is good. Okay, it's a little late, but what do you do? I'd like to maybe play that that bear, where its power and toughness are equal to the number of lands you control. Bellows or Bezos? No, not Bezos. Play Jeffy! That is Kaya. We were kind of thinking that earlier. Okay. Well, that's something that has happened. You're going to have plus to make a spirit, which is a good blocker. But we can burn through it. And then burn through Kaya subsequently. Nice. And then our Outcast is actually like really tangible here. Like, that's pretty good. That's a must remove or we get a token. I think we just need like some draw, like some really good draw. What was that one card? That like Into the Wilds, remember that? Like you could like cast it from the grave or something again too? Like that Gruul card? We need something like that, that just is providing so much value for us. Lumeria, Bellows of Wild, that's the card. Yes. Stone Brain, which is actually a fairly decent card against us. Now they're really just getting after it. This is like a deck deleter. I'm being deleted. Thanks for the dragon. Zuh. Plural, dude. They need haste is what they need too. There's also that that enchantment I want to add. The Temur enchantment. It's like the double Temur Jeskai enchantment, I think. One that gives +1 haste and trample when a creature enters. I think that would be nice for us, see? Well, they do need to wipe the battlefield still if they're going to win. No! I was kidding. Ooh! Man, I don't have much left. Look at my outcasts. I only have 31 cards left. Well, there are 33. That's not bad. One dragon, please. One card in hand only for them. They can draw as well. Alright. Gaining 4 life, which is substantial. Medium dragon with fries. Yeah. Worldwagon is just so good here for us. Dragonwagon. Four to 10. Back where we were. Oh, this isn't supposed to be on. My bad. Okay, my cool cards. Two cards in hand. Stone braining me. What do they take? Can they take whatever they want here, actually? Yeah, they can't. They just get to name a card. Kellan? Invasion? They should pick something they know they're going to get. They take more wagons? Man, you're such a dog. Good for you. Why not cast that first? Dude, if they kill these dragons, I'm cooked. Oh my god, this is a close match. We seen them have Legion's End, didn't we? Legions to Ashes? Oh, man. Oh, man. Either way, good match. Great match. Scrying. They can draw. Nope. Good game. Alright, going first with the mulligan. Keeping 6, and we're going to toss a passage here. We don't want to play too slow. This is an island. Then we double play on 2 with Kellan. Worldwagon grabs a mountain. We get it organically. Very nice. Land out, wagon out. Land out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 6. Forge is in play. Really good card. Hit for 1 to 19. Does compound. Take our draw first. Just working through our deck. Kellan can kill the Forge. It's going to pull removal. The Butcher, a 4/4, forge out. That has Death Touch, so we just take it. Interesting. But we kill the Forge. Beautiful. Make a dragon. Kill the Forge. Draw land. Make another dragon. The Dragonwagon. The Butcher's gonna block the wagon, right? But it did what it needed to. For a bit. Anyways. Kellan hits, killing the Forge, which, you know, is just so good for us. Another Butcher. With a land, scrying. That's okay. We have flying, right? Draw some land here. Line. Land in play. Dragon. Line, we should have done that first. That's okay, though. Big hit to 6. I mean, I've had games fall away before. This could definitely be one of those. But pretty good execution for us. Kellan saving us from the Forge there. Butcher a little slow, and I think we're relatively insulated against a mobilized deck. We've got good blockers, good removal, right? Sometimes they still get under you, though, right? Like, it really depends on your draw and just how things line up. All right. I mean, they're navigating. They do have 5 cards in hand still. Dead next turn unless they wipe the battlefield, though. Or take out 3 of the attackers. I think that's going to be okay. Good game. They don't have the mana to cast these cards. Quite a nice synergy, though. With Mobilize, gaining card advantage through the Knight Minister. Good game. Opponent goes first. Let's keep 7. See if we can get there. The land looks good. They're playing a little slow, which is good. We're a slow deck as well. Hellkite, interesting. This is really nice. This is going to speed us up. Double playing lands on turn 2 is awesome. Then maybe we get lucky. Top deck a mountain. That's okay. 1 in play, 1 in hand, hand in play. Beautiful. Flowing well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looking for a second red source. Solemn Simulacrum's a good card. Grabbing a land and then drawing when it dies. Beautiful. Kill the cottage. And then probably draw a card. Play the Mosswood. Play the I know you've got a Virtue of Persistence. Take the draw. There's the removal. Ooh. Important that I play this directly into a land, though, isn't it? This can destroy artifacts, which is really good against them. Dragonstorm. 2 basic land cards. Put them into the battlefield and shuffle. 4 mana. Maybe I should play that. I'm playing Zendikar. I don't mind it. I think it's pretty cool. Battle. This is not bad, though. Same but different. Maybe we split the difference? Speak of the devil. Ooh, Vivian deals with it immediately. -3. Excuse me, Vivian? You have a -3 that removes enchantments. Am I taking crazy pills, chat? They must have something else. I would still have used Vivian, though, and saved that other thing. Yeah. Vivian, what have you done? Maybe they have a field wipe.
Me and you strike nature.
It's a straw. I mean, it opens up our Flood Maw. Shisha's still -3. Vivian, you have other modes. Field wipe, right? Yeah. Oh. Okay. Heal Hellkite. Destroy each non-land permanent with mana value X or less that was dealt damage by this creature. Some things I don't understand. Bounce it back. Good game. Okay, we are on the draw. Opponent goes first. Let's mulligan for a better hand. I like this. Pyroclasm, Explosion, Ramp are enchantments. Cool, 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 cool. What do we toss, though? Either Explosion or Kill Time. Keep Pyroclasm. I was calling it Explosion for some reason. This can be a blue source. Opening up Flood Maw. For anything that Pyroclasm can't take. Inoculus deck. Yeah. Which is a good deck. Counterspell? No, we're good. Grab a mountain. And then maybe we get lucky with the dragon top deck. Counterspell here? Probably should be. No. Ooh. Alright. Let's try to get them to tap out before we play. Because you know they're going to counter that. We have to get them to crack. This'll do it. You should counter that, I think, no? Maybe we have too many lands. We just can't stop drawing them. Maybe we can do like a quick kill with the wagons. That's worth killing. We have to get through their counter spells, right? Or just have multiples of these, because I can't just play it and then let them run rampant. I have to, like, say, no, you can't do anything or you lose. They're getting enough mana that they're going to be able to, like, kind of start to do two things a turn, right? One of them to deal with us, the other for themselves. Oh, is this just the combo deck? No way. We have the line if they tap out. This should force a play too. Interesting. Just a block? Really? I'm trying to play super conservative here. Maybe let's play this as a 5-drop. We just need them to tap out, and then we go. That looks pretty tapped to me, does it? Oh, never mind. Dang it! Did I get it? Take our swing. Am I being too conservative? Should we have just went for it? Take a draw. What I found. There's 6 each. And I have 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14. Perfect. They could have more than one counterspell too. Ooh, I could have also just lost the game. That's funny. I'll let them have it. Nice. I was just being so conservative, scared of a counterspell. Maybe they didn't have one the whole time. I should have just taken it. Definitely, dude. I always like to, just kind of show what they're doing for everyone at home. If, want in on it, you can see which cards they're playing, which order, Basically just playing spells for free with Omniscience and then Invasion of Arvakos with this town ain't big enough for the both of us. And then they get to fill things in from their sideboard and grave or whatever, make some tokens and just cycle those up to infinity and beyond. But they still have to pass the turn. Right? Or give haste or something? I don't know. Oh, that's just draining us, actually. Buildings need to do that 11 more times. We lose 1 life when they do that? Or we're losing lots of life when they do that. Tokens and then we lose life equal to the number of artifacts? We're playing it so fast. Yeah, that's definitely what's happening. This time we'll lose 8 life. That's a really good card. Lose life equal to the number of artifacts you control. What a sleeper. Good game. That's pretty cool. Literally all we needed was to drop these, but I'm scared of a counterspell. Alright, we're going to mulligan this away. This looks better, and we toss Kellan. Play some bait. I mean, if they choose to leave it there, they choose to leave it there. That's fine. That's going to be on them. If for 1. Good damage. A hit for 2. Wagon out. Grab an island. think that's the one we take, right? Fountain Port seems better than the Fortress. I like how this comes in with a stun counter, so even if they float the mana, they kind of get banged up about it. Ooh, don't do that to me. Good for you. All right. This will be potentially 4 damage. No, never mind. Good removal. Let's play Invasion. And then flip Invasion. Grab an island and a mountain, maybe. Nice, okay. Lots of removal here. I just need that landfall enchantment, right? Oh, Vraska. You dog. We just draw? No, push into it while they're tapped. Useless. Useless. Save a land. Let's start saving lands in hand for the enchantment. Not useless, but also not our enchantment. Really? They must have lots of instant speed interaction then. 4 in hand. 3 in hand. With a scry. 4 mana up. Blast Zone at 3. And a tap, which they could do. See what we get. This is going to force removal, right? Should have done that before the trigger. Save it for next turn. Because we're not making a land this turn anyways. So we can probably get the removal used. And maybe even just make another dragon. Ooh, big planeswalker. Exiling it into a token. And then that gets destroyed. Okay, let's see how it is. And draw 2 again. Okay, I mean, I think we're in a good spot unless they can remove this enchantment. They had get lost, right? We seen 2 of those earlier, so we should be okay, but also at the same time, probably not. Ooh, hello. That's a big card to play. Okay. Take a dragon. We get a dragon. It's a pretty close match. It could go either way. Leave the forest for the Bloomvine. Force the field wipe, I guess. Keep the lands in hand. We don't need more dragons than that, I don't think. I have all basic lands. Ooh, and that's kind of why we're saving some, right? Dang. I see you. That got exiled. Ooh, that's actually really good. Dang, get beat by our own outcaster? I will die. No way. Good for them. Sunfall's so good. Virtue's great too. No block. Oh man, really? There are other cards in the deck still? Can hold this land. My god. Have some mercy. That's pretty intense. There's 20 land. Like, where's there's and then there's also these passages too, right? It's 21 land. There's almost no land left in my deck. Cleaning it up again. I like that they took the outcast. This is gonna get the remaining land. Wow. A third Sunfall. They have probably more Vraskas and Kayas too, right? Ooh. Or that. Watch me draw like the 1 remaining land in my deck. 24 cards in the deck with only 1 land left. That's crazy. Was that my oops? I don't know. Did I do something wrong there? I'm in danger. I think they just win, right? Maybe I can find my field wipe. Another Dragon Assault or something. A Pyroclasm. I don't know why we've pulled every land, but, you know. Like, I get that we're pulling lands forcefully, but doing that while also simultaneously... That's crazy! Literally my last land. 21 cards in the deck. That's insane. What is happening? Every single land. We did get hit with 2 Sunfalls, a Twilight, and some really, opportunistic early removal. That's just a great game. Arena never change. Oakley dokley. The Arena Shuffler is crazy, man. I'm not certain this is a beast I'll ever be able to tame. Some days, it flows and everything's perfect. I feel like a Pro Tour player, and other days I just question my very existence. But, having fun regardless, nonetheless. I see in the comments that, a little salty, I want the happy HEG back. I assure you, I'm plenty happy. Life's not bad. It's very good, in fact. We've been crushing it. Arena, sometimes when you play it so much, it gets to you. I'm sure you understand this. And, when you do it every day, sometimes it gets the better of you furthermore. Where, we're aware, and it's like, okay, this is kind of getting to me. I should break, but I haven't even filled my content yet. That just piles up. But other days, some days you can compartmentalize that, push it away and then still be happy. Other days it gets the best of you and it bleeds through. So my apologies. I assure you everything is okay, though. I wanted to let you guys know that. So this is the deck. We got blasted again today. So with that being said, how do we improve it to not get blasted tomorrow? Well, the Frostcliff Siege feels like the perfect card for the build for 3. Choosing Temur, creatures you control get +1/+0, have trample and haste. That's going to allow our dragons to attack immediately and really going to quicken the deck. Furthermore, we were considering the Encroaching Dragonstorm. 2 lands, just like Invasion. Then when you play Dragon, back to your hand to replay it. That's fine and dandy, but it's not a 3rd land. The Invasion of Zendikar, when you flip it, is a 3rd land. I like that. I want your feedback on this. Which one's better, Invasion as the double land, flip it into 3rd land, or Dragonstorm, double land, play a dragon, bounce back, have to replay for 4 for double land again? What do you think? And then finally, Lumbering. This is going to be gas, specifically if we incorporate it with the Frostcliff. The trample, the haste, power and toughness equal to number of lands we control, and you grab more lands. Let's go. So I think this is a beautiful addition to the deck as well. If you have any other cards that you'd consider putting in this build, hit us up in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you have a magical day. I'm always in the Discord if you ever want to chat about a specific deck and or card, whatever it happens to be, right? And yeah, we'll see you soon in the next. Take care.